If anyone feels like they need to be tagged or given some sort of more credit than credit is given on this video, please direct message me and we can sort something out. Cheers. Welcome back to Apex Seals and Tyre Squeels. It's been a while. I've lost motivation. I had lost motivation. And I must apologise for the last video. Just thinking out loud, I've always felt bad since I've done it. I felt it was a wee bit poor. And I do apologise for that. I'm also someone that is probably not very social these days, obviously with what's going on. But not just that, even before that, I wouldn't sound the most social. But you wouldn't believe how much of my time is soaked up when people do bother to get in contact with me. But hey, this is not about bitching about my life. That would be a pretty piss poor channel if it was. It's back to looking and talking about pictures and taking the piss out of some of them. So first up, we have the Subaru Brat, or also as known over here as the Subaru Leone, and it's a ute. And that is pretty cool. Back in the day, one of my mates, he wanted to do one. Like, they're hard to come by. They're extremely hard to come by nowadays. But years ago, he wanted to get a hold of, like, the station wagon. And yeah, I said to him, yep, we can probably cut a station wagon down and make it into a ute. May not be 100% as what you're seeing here. But full credit goes to, I'm not actually sure. But actually, I really quite enjoy that picture. And yeah, it was just a wee bit nostalgic when I saw it. No, that's actually really cool. I quite enjoy that. Right. BMW 4-litre V8 swapped Volvo Amazon. Reason why I chose this is because we've been playing a lot of Need for Speed lately. Oh geez, I can't even remember which version. But I'll probably post something up on the video visually, and you'll know which one I'm talking about. Wow, the front of that motor sits quite high actually. And I quite enjoy what they've done with the flares, arch the flares like that. I wouldn't say I'd own a Volvo Amazon myself, but actually that looks pretty cool. I like, oh, the twin coolers there. What type of coolers? Radios. I'm actually enjoying some of these oddball cars that people seem to be coming out with lately. Bucking the trend. I've always seemed to have gone for cars that are not necessarily cult cars, as I like to call them. And it usually costs a lot more to modify them in that, so I do really appreciate cars like this. Yeah, the people going against the curve, whether not just engine swaps, but yeah, body choices as well. Pretty cool. Oh geez, now this one here is not quite the same tangent I was just talking about. Geez, that spoiler at the back, is that off a Porsche? Oh, I don't even think that's fiberglass. Honestly, it looks like someone's just got paper mache and just, or wet toilet paper and just thrown at it. Oh, that's hideous. Oh, I mean, I've got nothing. Were they trying to make the Batmobile or something out of this? That is going to take a lot of bog, a few tins of Bondo to fix that. Oh, hey, I'll never put anyone down for giving something a go with pimping their ride in any way. But what I will put them down for is knowing when to say when. And when not knowing to stop. Hey, they gave it a go. I'll 100% give them that. They gave it a go. I'm sure if that was cleaned up, it could have been something a lot better. If anyone out there is watching this and they know Photoshop or a bit more artistical, I probably should sit down with a pen and paper myself. But, yeah, can someone pretty that up? You know, see the potential there. There is potential. It's just in that really bad stage of, yeah, bodywork. Oh, I love these kinds of things. The new Supra and someone telling you it's a BMW. It basically is, though. Because don't some of the BMWs have that? You look at the tail light and how the bumper has a wee gap just below the corner of the tail light there. And even the top between the tail lights, the wee duck bill, and it goes into the roof, the back windscreen. Yeah, unfortunately, I 100% agree that these should really be BMWs. I don't know what Toyota's thinking lately. You know, like the BRZ or the GT86 doing that with a boxer engine with Subaru. And a BMW engine. Okay, I do remember reading, or seeing a video rather, about I don't know what you want to call it, the BMW 2JZ clone looking engine with its slight differences. Yeah, I mean, maybe change the body styling a little bit, but or just chuck in a Lexus V8, 1UFZE I think it is, even supercharge it. But yeah, I took the screenshot when I was on the bandwagon and making fun of them. I'm very mixed. If you look at the top half there with the black cutout, okay, obviously I own an RX7, and it's the first thing that draws my attention is that's what people like to do with the RX7, colour in the wee triangle rotor shape on top of the bonnet. But updating it for the Fast and the Furious, I think I could live with that. That actually is kind of cool. You know, I do like orange on cars. It's not to everyone's taste. There's not much done with that back bumper there, unfortunately. But I still think it's a pretty cool rendering. God slam it. Thoughts on this? I can't stand Instagram profiles, pages, whatever you want to call it, where people just try to suck you in like that, and people are dumb enough to reply, and then they get followers. And if you can't see what's going on here, I mean, that's purely up to you. But yeah, I know I've taken a screenshot from one of these accounts. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, so I can tell them my thoughts on this without trying to get them followers so they can try and get paid for it on Instagram. Pics that make you go, What I'm wondering is if he falls off and lands on a stick in a let's say a soft, unexplored place, that ain't gonna tickle. That's kind of cool, actually, though. Oh, and another BMW Supra. Is that a Supra? And I love how the number plate says Alien. I don't know if that's photoshopped or not, and it's out in the desert. That's kind of cool. Maybe if they did a photo shoot like this with undercar neons and things like that, that'd be pretty cool. It may have been done. I may have not. Well, I haven't seen it if it has been done. But you know, again, taking the piss out of the old Supra BMW. Toyota Celica GT4, the ST205. I actually own the ST201, I think it was. Yeah, it would never look that good. I think there was another reason why I picked this up when I was looking for photos and that. That's pretty tidy though. I actually made a whole custom bumper, nothing that looked like that. But the one we had, we got those factory side skirts, and I can't remember what I did for the back bumper, but I've got the photo. If I remember to put the photo up, I'll do it. The earlier Celica, the veil side front bumper, I cut the bottom half off and I grafted it onto the top half of a smashed front bumper body kit off one of these ST205s. Yeah, I'll have to find the photos and post it out to go with them, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Both the early Celica and yeah, the bumper I did. I haven't seen it round. I thought I'd seen it a few times. I'm a bit disappointed, but hey, I got paid, and that's all that matters. Car audio fails. Hey, should this actually be on the car audio fail page if it's not on a car? And how much extension cord do you have to run with that? Do you think the donkey minds? But you know, all I hear when I watch this is Russian hard bass. I'd love to put it over the top right now, but with the way YouTube picks on people adding music unlicensed, well, adding licensed music, I should say. Nah. He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit. Yes. Oh, I hope that was done on purpose. I really do. Because, that's fine. It's wrong. He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit. Well, paint is dead. I guess it must be a wrap then. That is kind of cool. A lot of people say that's really cool, or it's really rice. I don't care. That's kind of cool. It reminds me of how people always, you know, you read the magazines and at least once or twice a year, oh, how do I chrome my whole car? You would never want to chrome your car or even get this kind of wrap, because if you put handprints on it, you're going to have to keep cleaning it. I don't know about you, but I'm lazy as shit. I don't want to keep cleaning it. Now, there's two reasons why I picked on this. First of all, skanks. There's only one there where she's standing in the engine bay, and okay, she may be a car chick, and you may be a simp. You may be a simp for all three because there's some chick with a car. But the other reason why I picked on this one was because the green one at the top is a Volvo or BMW. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar enough. But that's just crazy. You look at the back guards and that gap there. I don't know why they didn't close them off. I think it's kind of a trend where people are either lazy or they don't have the ability. I'm probably going to offend some people with that comment. I mean, you look down in the bottom left there, and that flare arch, that Rocket Bunny style coming over the piss flap, over the tyre, it's nice, and it rolls and it meets the body. I'm not a fan of gaps like that up there on the green one. But that's just my 2 cents. I do enjoy a good wide body kit, but I'm not a fan of the gap, and the rear, under the rear there. That I don't want to crap on the guy's work. He's done a good job with what he's done, but again, it's just not me. Oh, here we go. Yes, the washing machine. I have no idea anything about this. I don't know what it's running, how fast it is. I'm going to say it looks cool. I mean, I hate them, and it's kind of rice, but at the same time, if that's got some power behind it, some go to match the show, that'd actually be pretty cool. I still wouldn't drive it, I'm too tall, but there's some nice fat wheels on there, hell yeah. The oil coolers at the back. I should really do some research on that. I feel that, though, there's probably more to it than just this picture. I mean, there might be people out there thinking, oh yeah, there is, blah, 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 blah. Leave us a link so I can check it out. Okay, I had to pick on this because my first car was nearly a green RX7. But then, due to insurance and being a rotary, I wouldn't have got insurance for it anyway. But I'm pretty sure that when I bought my 74 SR Coupe, there was photos in there. I could have bought my coupe from a wrecking yard, and there was photos of a green RX7, and I'm pretty sure it was the same one that was at the auction site when I picked up my first car. So, I don't know, it's a wee bit nostalgic. I've always had a little thing for green RX7s because of that. But yeah, I would have loved to have had one. They've got nice curves. I'm sure you could do more with the curves. I don't know, I haven't seen too many body kits for these, but you don't see these RX7s around anymore. Or too often, I should say. Don't get me wrong, they do have a lot of rotary events where they do come out every now and then. But yeah, very cool. Love them. Right, check out this 1941 F Ford 100. Now, it's ingenious. I like that. This whole thing is a twin supercharged V12, which must be in the back, in the deck. I think that's cool how they've done all that. I'm really impressed. Don't like the doors, how they come up Gullwing style. But that's cool. And how far does the driver have to sit back though? Or is the bike skinny enough that you could just raise the tunnel? That's cool. I do like that. I can't see the headlights if there's covers, glass over them to see if they actually work or anything. But that's actually pretty cool. I quite that. I'm quite a fan of the engineering and what's going on there. Again, if you have a link to the rest of this build or anything, I'd actually be very keen on seeing a lot more of that. And that looks like it for today. Thank you very much for checking out another one, guys. I'm sure to have another episode coming up soon. And again, thank you for your time. Cheers.